So welcome back to our training, and today in class we are going to be looking at digitizing. We'll be looking at how to digitize road. Alright, so we've been doing that. We've done so with buildings, and we've done it on rectangle tools, and we've also done it with triangle tools. So today we will look at how to digitize roads, and this is not just more about digitizing it, but I'll be leaving out some major details that will help you properly digitize your area. Now, this image of the route that we have saved, from here you can see some things. You can see that within this place that we have, you can see that there is a major connection. So from here to here, up to here and here, this already connects the entire town. Now that tells you that this three road that looks like a triangle, or let's say it looks like a star, is actually the main network, and they can be classified as your major road, or let's say we can call them highway or expressway if it's in time of so we can call them expressway. And you will first need to digitize your expressway or your major road first, because those are the main network connections. Roads are not meant to be hanging. Roads are not meant to overshoot. Roads are meant to have like a connection. So roads must be connected. Only in terms of footpaths that not all of them are necessary connecting to a minor road or a major road or an expressway and all that. So you need to start with the ones that need to cover the entire area. So we will need to have to digitize these ones out first before we sort out the major road and then the minor road. So that is basically what you do best. So we will just be digitizing. So the next one I will still explain on how to now categorize this road. So we're just going to do digitizing as a digitize. So we'll start our editor as usual. Once started, we'll go to we'll go to create features, and then we'll click on road. So this we're going to use line for it. So you must have had a boundary. So this, you will make sure if you're digitizing this on two ways, you know that here will be the road going into Daura, and this other side will be the road coming out of Daura if it's in time of double length. But in this, we're only going to do it once. So we'll just follow the center of the road. Try your best to zoom to your eyesight and practice, and then you try and follow the center. I may not get it because I'm just trying to show you. You follow the center. So let me reduce it so that I should go faster. Now that you know you're supposed to go slower. So I'm just going to go faster for the purpose of let the video not be lengthy. So you zoom very well to your eyesight. For practice, you need to do that carefully. Okay. Now when you reach here, you double click and stop. Now we have a roundabout here. So we're going to start this roundabout. You can use, let's remove this. You can use cycle to do this, but only people that are very expertise in this can use this cycle. So let's try it. So you see, this will give you an an elevated, like it would make it look professional. So I'm going to click this so that I can join them together. Like I said, road must meet. Okay, they must meet. So there's no room for hanging. So we're going to take this one down. How careful you are in digitizing the road and the information that can be extracted on the road is what differentiates you from a geographer. It's what differentiates a geomatician from all other profession that uses GIS as a tool for decision making. So I'm only doing this for the sake of let me increase speed. But when practicing, you need to zoom very well so that you can take it slow. Follow the middle of the road. Okay, so this is not supposed to be something hard or something new, but your practice, how constant you practice, gives you a more edge in becoming a professional. How much time you spend in practicing distinguishes you from other people. All right, so you need to spend time in your practice. Recommended 1 hour every day. Just have 1 hour in the 24 hours for this program. Just practice, 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 practice. You'll be amazed at the kind of problem you will be solving when you encounter one. So now we are done with the 3 layout. From here, now you see that I connected everything. All right, so you also must connect everything so that no road is left hanging. No road is allowed to hang, no road is allowed to pass. You can see that I make sure that all of the road I am going through connect. Now that we're done with the topmost measure, you begin to follow each road and you always create a knot. Now you see I'm creating a knot here to take this one out. This one is more of jump action, we can't see more, so I'm just taking that. It's like, see, I don't know whether this structure, let me just do this for the ovals. See roads followed. So you need to also understand the terrain and the kind of roads that follow with the kind of structure we have in our country and the rural area especially. You need to be careful and you need to also understand to be able to interpret the image very well. So now you see that what I'm trying to create there is that every road that passes, you must create a knot with it. So you see I'm creating a knot edge. So once that is done, when you are doing network analysis, it will do effectively without any issues and obstacles. But when you don't have all of these things, there are other ways you now have to come and go through to get it done. Now you see I start from another one and I'm bringing it here and I'm creating a node. Alright, so I'm not digitizing everything, I'm just showing you how you can create. But then what I intend to also show you, I'm going to make an assumption since this does not have what I want to do. But assume that this runabout is a flyover, that the road coming here goes over, then this one is under. Now what you need to do here for the software to know that this is an overhead, that it is another road on top, even if they are up to 50 on top, what you need to do is when you digitize, I'm going to digitize on top of this, when you digitize like this, and you come to this road is crossing like this, you come to the road. Now this is supposed to be the road. You will not create a node, you pass over it and continue your digitizing. Now this implies that the machine will know that okay, there is a road over this one. Now if another one cross, anywhere there is a flyover or an overhead bridge or anything, that road goes under it and road goes over it. For example, those that know Kaduna, Leventis roundabout has the former Leventis. You'll see that El-Rufai, the former governor, His Excellency Governor El-Rufai, he dug one under and one above. So now when you want to describe that kind of road, you will just cross over without creating a node like this. You will not create a node, you cross over and continue. Or the Kawo Bridge, or the one in flyover here in Zaria. All of those things, this is how you digitize them. It didn't occur to me as of when I was preparing the image to use. If I would have used the image of Zaria or Abuja or Kaduna to illustrate that, but this will, I believe you will understand the basic thing to do. So always create a node, and all road have a stop. Always create a node, and do not create an error. If you digitize, let's say this road ends here and now end it here, you see that this is an overshoot. If this road is supposed to end here and I digitize and I end it here, this is undershoot. So these are the errors you should avoid while digitizing. I believe this explains and gives you some light. If there's anything you need, you can write me an email or drop a comment on the comment section, and I will see you in the next class.